Today we're diving into red flags in Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet's relationship.
Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet are dating, but keeping things casual.
Fans have recently noticed some suspicious signs that the couple may have abruptly called it quits.
Having a relationship for me is just that it's blasted all over the internet.
Kylie Jenner has dated some interesting men, but nobody expected her to be with Timothée Chalamet.
So let's just discuss what a red flag is. It's typically a warning sign or behavior that indicates potential problems, unhealthy dynamics, or incompatibilities between partners.
These sources need us to know. They want us to know that these two are actually still together.
Now, these signs could suggest issues that could lead to emotional harm, inevitable breakup, lack of trust, basically general conflict in a relationship. And here are some that we are noticing and that have been reported on.
These two have been hiding their relationship from the world.
All right, so from Paris Fashion Week introductions to PDA-packed moments at the US Open, this duo has everyone talking. But as much as we love a good love story, there are, these red flags that come up. Number one, Kylie and Timothée reportedly met at Paris Fashion Week in January 2023. They were introduced by designer Haider Ackermann, and just days later, they were seen cozying up at a Jean Paul Gaultier show. Now, by September, they were making out at Beyoncé's Renaissance tour for the world to see. So when someone asked about the concert at MTV, Timothée Chalamet laughed and he said, "That was great. Hard to be present." A little cheeky, right? So he obviously was noticing and noting that he was with Kylie. They were publicly very affectionate. So maybe the concert really wasn't what's on his mind. He was there because that was his date and they were making out. So especially if it was early on in the relationship that we know of, because apparently they were dating much earlier than what they let us in on, okay? Social media blackout and not talking about your relationship is, for many people in today's day and age, a big red flag. Despite their high-profile romance, Kylie and Timothée are almost completely absent from each other's social media timeline and their social media accounts. Now, while Kylie's nearly 400 million followers on Instagram and Timothy's 19 million, you'd think there'd be at least just one cute couple selfie, but nope, nothing. There isn't anything that ties them together. And, keeping a relationship private isn't inherently bad, especially for this kind of a couple. In fact, it can be really healthy. And some of the longer relationships in Hollywood that have lasted is because they've stayed out of the limelight. However, but they have been sort of, Instagram official, social media official. In this case, nothing is official. For any couple, communication is key, and social media and how you are on social media and whether people want to show them or not. Some people think it's a little sus when, your partner doesn't want you to show that they're on social media or they have some excuse about that. I can see the pros and cons to both, but this is almost an expectation of Kylie's fans and of Timothée Chalamet of hey, can you guys not verify that for us, the people? Red flag number two, Overthetop PDA. Now, let's talk about boundaries right now. From Beyonce's concert to US Open, Kylie and Timothée, they have not been shy about locking lips in public, and including the time that they were at the Grammys, and it was rumored and reported that Kylie was literally keeping, her guard up and keeping him all to himself and not even, I wouldn't say allowing, but, basically kept his entire attention so that other people wouldn't talk to him. There is a body language expert, Lisa Mitchell, who suggests that excessive PDA sometimes signals insecurity and it's a little too much. So they're kind of overcompensating for something. She explained more PDA can signal a higher level of insecurity in the relationship, leading one or both partners to feel it necessary to flaunt or publicize their affections. It's kind of okay, that we're together, right? Let me prove that to you. Whether or not this is the case or that they are actually just really can't take their hands off of each other, which is normal in the beginning of a dating relationship. And if you're very attracted to each other, then yeah, you're not gonna keep your hands off each other. And clearly they're already in the spotlight, so who cares, I gather. It's funny, they're so public about PDA, but they won't really be on each other's Instagram. Interesting. Red flag number 3, family tension. According to reports, Timothée hasn't exactly clicked with Kylie's family. A source told Life and Style that Kylie's family felt he wasn't sociable enough. If you want to be part of the crew, you need to play the game, they said. Family dynamics can be tricky, especially when one partner's family is as tight-knit and as influential as the Kardashian Jenners. Let's not forget that Kylie's siblings reportedly think Timothée doesn't make her a priority. It's likely because of other red flags that I'm going to be talking about, but when you're dating someone, especially with a very close-knit family, it's really crucial to put in the effort to try to make that relationship work. You're not just dating that person, especially with the Kardashian Jenners. You are kind of dating the whole family. No matter what, you cannot get out of that very, very tight-knit circle. They comment on each other's partners. They're involved in each other's, lives and their kids and everything. So if it's true and rumored to be true that the sisters are not really about Timothée, that's certainly going to cause some friction and it's not going to be easy. Red flag number 4, the Travis Scott factor. Now, when you add more spice to this mix, Kylie's ex Travis Scott on his 2023 track Meltdown seemingly referenced Timothée and Kylie with lines like chocolate AP and chocolate the V's. Got the Willy Wonka factory. Now, why would he mention Willy Wonka? Did you guys know that Timothée, played Willy Wonka? So there is, hello, subliminal or not subliminal, maybe it's very obvious. If this isn't just a diss track, it's a reminder that exes can actually bring emotional baggage into a new relationship. Now, if it's unresolved, it could cause tension, especially if there's jealousy or seeming rivalry. So, exes are a part of life. It's important to set those boundaries. Now, I know Kylie cannot control what Travis says or if he's going to include or make references about their relationship in a song. In fact, if you're dating a musician, a rapper, think about Taylor Swift. If you're dating your gentleman, there's probably going to be a song about you. So, Kylie, Travis is likely going to sing about you. You're the mother of his child, though, so hopefully he's not going to say anything that's really bad. But, it definitely seemed like it was a bit of a diss track. Red flag number 5 is fan scrutiny. Let's not forget Timothée's Chalamaniacs. He has a very loyal, a fiercely loyal fan base, supposedly, and they were not thrilled about his romance with Kylie, and some even took to social media to vent their distress. While Kylie is no stranger to online criticism and, facing backlash from what people are saying, and she's very emotional and sentimental and sensitive about it. We have talked about her, really being brought to tears from some of the things that people say. This is not a good sign or supportive sign when his fans don't approve of you. Now, is he going to go along with his fans, or is he going to tell his fans to, shut the heck up? Clearly, if he has something to say, he will say it, or hopefully he will. Outside opinions can affect relationships if you allow them to, and it depends on who is giving those opinions, right? Fans, for many celebrities or stans, those are the people that are making their money. Those are the people that are buying their music. So to some degree, I guess they want to please their fans, but where's the boundary when it's your girlfriend or relationship, right? That is, the fans aren't dating Kylie, okay? So hopefully he uses his better judgment and does not allow that to impact their relationship. So Kylie and Timothée are undoubtedly a fascinating couple, young couple, good-looking couple, the it couple, couple that people want to talk about. So, what do you think about this? Are these red flags? Do you think that they're gonna go the distance? Would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below.